Hi everybody, this video I'll be sharing with you guys my luxury recommendations for the upcoming Sephora, Rouge or VIB spring sale. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina. I'm a beauty expert that does product reviews on luxury beauty, skincare, and makeup. Occasionally, I might share a luxury accessory review or a vlog here and there. So today, you guys, this is, I believe, the first time that I'm making this kind of video or a video like this. This is basically me rounding up all the luxury and good investment products that I think you should purchase during this upcoming Sephora VIB Spring 2024 sale. VIB is for beauty insiders, and it starts from April 5th to the 15th. And those who have VIB Rouge, which is the top tier, like myself who spends so much at Sephora, you get early access. You start on the 5th, and for everybody else that is just VIB and Beauty Insider, you start on April 9 to the 15th. So I'm gonna begin with the most expensive one, because you always want to start with products that are pricier, because the 20% really does add up. So the very first one I'm going to recommend is a tool. This is a hair tool. It is very pricey, but it really made a difference in the health of my hair and just the texture and the way it looks. And this is none other than the original Dyson hair dryer, and I believe I did a review of this when I first purchased it. So this is how it looks. My case is a special edition, so don't mind the gold. It doesn't come in gold usually, but yeah. So I'm sure you guys have seen this. And one of the main things that I'm just going to say about this for this video is that before the Dyson, I thought, why would I spend this much for a blow dryer? But because the heat and the technology of it, the way it goes to your hair, it is more controlled, and it's not like there's just the technology of it. It really it saved the way my hair look. It makes it look shinier and healthier. It also comes with multiple attachments, you guys, but I'm gonna be honest, I am not very good with hair, so I just use it on its own. But this one sometimes I use, so it's just more of like, if you want smoother finish, this is the more precise kind of, you can target where it dries your hair. And then there's this attachment as well, which I guess does the same thing, but it's just a little bit wider. And then you have the curl diffuser right here. And then it also comes with the mat. This is a silicone mat where you can put it down on, so even if it's very heated up, it doesn't, you know, burn your tabletop or something. And then it also has, heat control. You can increase the heat, but you can also increase the strength or how strong the air is, which is amazing. There's no other blow dryer that does that. And then you have this button that you can press, which is a shot of cold air as well. But if you want to invest in your hair, or you want healthy hair, this is worth it. This is worth it. I use this every time I shampoo my hair, I use this, and it's the first heat styling tool that I use. I've actually sometimes skipped a straightener because this just does a good job in just smoothing and just drying your hair. And before I forget, in half the time. That was another thing that really made me realize that this is such a good investment. So if you've ever considered this, you're in the fence, you're thinking about it, this is the time to get it. It's the 20% is a big thing. So now let's begin with all the makeup stuff. And I am going to begin with, I made a list. So let's do complexion or base first. The very first category that I want to share is foundations, of course. And these are the top two that I have in Sephora that I think will look good on anyone. Okay, so for foundations, I have three. Some of these I've spoke about, so I'm just going to go very quickly with them. So these are the three luxury foundations I would recommend. There's Nothing more to add. Armani Luminous Silk is the original glow, beautiful medium coverage foundation, Holy Grail, Allure, Best of Beauty Award. So I'm sure if you guys have tried this, well, stock up because the 20% is amazing. And I think the full size of this now, the 30 ml, is about 95 Canadian. Price has really gone up, so I'm definitely going to restock on this. Dior Face and Body Backstage. This is not as pricey, it's 58, but like I said, if you can restock or you've wanted to try, these are the pricier luxury foundations. Get them now. This is medium coverage, not as glowy as the Luminous Silk, but gives almost like a very flawless natural skin look, but not a matte, and the wear of this is really good, you guys. I would have to say it really stands out even a bit more than the Luminous Silk. This wears beautifully as well, but there's just something about that this, even if it's not a matte, it just looks amazing at the end of the day. And then last but not the least, if you want something that really is just more of a no makeup look, very, very natural, because you can control the coverage, you can blend it with your fingers, I would recommend the Westman Atelier Vital Skin Stick Foundation. I have nothing here anymore. The shade that I use is in number 3. So this one is beautiful for days that you just want to look like you have no makeup. So this is a bit pricey as well, but any of these 3 foundations, grab it. So on to the next category. Let's go to blushes. I have quite a bit. So I have my number 1 is liquid blushes. This is not super expensive, but they're the best liquid blush formula in the market, and I can show you how many I have, and it's the base of what I have on. These are the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. Any color looks good. These retail for like, I guess 30 or something. It's not super pricey, but if you want to build your collection for this or grab more, they all look good, you guys. So I recommend you can get more colors. The one that I have on right now is in the shade Virtue, which is like a nude peach or a beigey peach. Another one that is a cream is the Patrick Ta Duo blushes. I think I just shared this. I've been sharing these quite a bit, and the shade that I really have been loving and would recommend is She's a Doll and She's the Moment. She's a Doll is a light, it's a cool tone, bright pink, and She's the Moment is a beautiful peach. Beautiful formula, both the cream and the powder. They complement each other so well. They blend so beautifully. And then another one for the cheeks, this cheek sticks from Nude Sticks. These are classic. These are some of the Holy Grail, or one of the OGs for this category, and the formula is so good. They don't change it much. It's simple, again, not super pricey, but if you've never tried it, highly recommend. This is some of my Holy Grail. This 2 shades that I love is in the nude, which looks like this, and then Picante, you guys. Picante, I found this out from Sophia Richie. Looks like a scary fiery orange, but when this blends on the skin, it's just unparalleled. And then last for blush, this is truly luxury, and this absolutely the best powder formula for blushes in the market right now are the Givenchy Prisme blushes. The one I highly recommend that I love is number 2 Taffeta Rose and number 3 Voile Coral. So you have a warm and a cool. I have it on right now on my cheeks as my finishing powder for my cheeks. Unparalleled. I love Chanel blushes. I love the limited edition blush harmonies, but the Givenchy Prisme blushes almost look like a filtered version of a blush, and the pigment, it stays better than Chanel. It diffuses and blends more beautiful than any other brand. It is just worth the price. Pricey, but get them now. Concealers, 2 Holy Grails. Well, actually, sorry, 3 Holy Grails. Let me get the other one. And these are all premium and luxury. Expensive, worth it. The first one I'm going to talk about, which I almost forgot, Clé de Peau, the stick foundation. Nothing blends out to an invisible full coverage than this. If you have spots, discoloration, even under eye darkness, she's gonna do the trick. She's pricey at almost 100 Canadian, I think 95 or 99, but she is well worth it. She is the holy grail of all foundations. These two here are very beautiful. I would say the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Vanish Concealer is currently, it's my favorite full coverage concealer because it doesn't cake. It looks so natural and it easily blends, whether you're using a brush or your fingers, to an invisible but full coverage concealer. Beautiful. And then of course the Dior Forever Skin Corrector. This is a little lighter coverage. This is medium coverage, a little lighter than the Hourglass, but similar in the way that it just melts into the skin, blends so beautifully, almost invisible to the eye, but you just have beautiful skin, just less coverage. Eye palettes, there's 3 that I would recommend. Number 1 is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 Matte Eyeshadow Palette. These are all neutrals. I use this or reach for this almost on a daily basis. You can see, maybe not so much the liners, the 2 cream liners, but everything else, they're almost like my base for any look. Pigmentation is really good. Price is very realistic and good for how much product you're getting. And I will put the video link somewhere here for a fuller review. And then the Dior Backstage Eye Palettes. I think I have one of the first ones too, the warm palette. I'm not gonna grab it, it's in my drawer, but these are the 2 that I've really been obsessed with. This is the Silver Essentials and then the Smoky Essentials. This is Dior quality of the quads, but just in, you know, you get more colors and just in, let's just say, more inexpensive packaging because it's plastic and you don't get a mirror, but this is definitely worth it, worth the price point, and definitely I would recommend picking up during the sale.